Okay, here we go. I really wish I wasn't making this video for you right now, but it's only fair to you to know what is going on the back end of my YouTube channel right now. The short story here is that on August 5th, I noticed a steep decline in my YouTube ad revenue. It literally fell off of a cliff, bang, like that. 12 days later, on August 17th, I got a notification banner on my analytics saying that ads had been limited to one or more of my videos due to, quote, invalid traffic. So what the heck is invalid traffic on YouTube? I'm going to read it direct from their website so that we kind of have an indication of what they say is going on. YouTube defines invalid traffic as any activity on your channel that doesn't come from a real user or a user with genuine interest. So these examples could be like incentivized traffic from third parties, so like traffic boosting bots as an example, friends or contacts letting playlists run of videos all day long. If I was announcing to my viewers that you should watch or click on certain ads to boost my ad traffic, which obviously, as you know, I've never done and never would do. But they go on to say that, quote, sometimes creators may find their channels are affected by invalid traffic even if they're not intentionally driving it. This means that there are times when creators may not be aware that activity they've received is a result of invalid traffic. YouTube says that when invalid traffic is detected, that sometimes there are hold-on payments and they may not run ads or they may be paying back advertisers for that invalid traffic. But did you catch the language that YouTube uses in that even if a creator is not intentionally driving the traffic, the creator is still responsible for the traffic? It makes absolutely no sense. If I could control where all my traffic was coming from, then I wouldn't be making this video right now because I would be one of the most powerful tech companies in the world, not Alphabet. And what's worse is that there's absolutely nothing I or any other creator can do. So here's the thing. Since this happened to me, I went down a rabbit hole and I have a running list that grows by the day of affected creators. We have had the same issue. A lot of creators have had this happening on their channel since November of 2022. YouTube is not helping us. Instead, oftentimes when we get into these chats, it's quite accusatory. We're blamed that it's something we did, and then very contradictory. Oh, but it might not be something you did, but it's still your job to control the traffic on the channel. Meanwhile, we're all just watching our revenue completely plummet off of a cliff and stay that way for prolonged periods of time. So of course, I dug around in the back end of my analytics to see if there could be anything amiss, anything awry, any weird spike in my traffic, any new traffic source, anything at all that I could justify that they're flagging my channel with invalid traffic. And there is absolutely nothing. And they won't tell me what video or videos apparently invalid traffic is coming to. Instead, my revenue is still down 76% as they continue to run ads on my content. Now, YouTube obviously doesn't want to admit this is a bug, but if you are watching this video, you are either an awesome super fan and thank you so much, I love you, or you are somebody that has also been affected by this invalid traffic bug. Because to me, that's what I'm calling it. YouTube doesn't want to call it that. So without taking up too much time, I just want to kind of show you what's going on in the back end of my analytics with a few screenshots I took. You're going to be able to see here that there's no weird new traffic. My top 4 main traffic sources have been and continue to be. Number 1 at the top is YouTube search. So that is traffic coming directly from within the YouTube platform. My second source has always been external traffic, but I dug into that a little bit deeper to see if maybe there was something weird going on there. No, my external traffic source is always made up mostly of Google search. It makes sense. I do a lot of how-to videos, so people are searching for how to do certain things and my videos come up. If you look at my third and fourth traffic sources, they are suggested and browsed features. This has been the top 4 for me consistently throughout the history of my channel. Nothing has changed. So that's why it also adds a lot of frustration when we're told that we're supposed to be responsible for the traffic to our channel when, for me and a lot of creators I've talked to, their top traffic sources are coming from within the YouTube platform. I cannot make heads or tails of it. There were also some other things going on in my analytics, like YouTube told me not once, but twice that I was doing a good job and I had more views and they were up by a certain percentage because I had been posting more content. And so it's like, can that be true at the same time as you're telling me I have invalid traffic? I have more traffic because I just hit 50K. I'm posting more videos. I'm doing hopefully a better job at promoting my content. And now you're going to tell me it's all invalid traffic and my whole channel's hit with it. And my revenue's down by 76%. For how long? That's the other thing. They won't tell me how long I'm going to be punished for something that I just haven't done. So obviously I've not done any of these things that would warrant invalid traffic, but according to YouTube, that doesn't really matter because it's still my problem, even though most of my traffic comes from within the platform. And the other thing is there's no way to appeal this process for a creator. There's just not. Unless your channel gets completely demonetized, there's no way you can appeal this. So we just go in circles with the YouTube support. So I also tried some pretty drastic things on the back end of my YouTube channel. I went in and I deleted all of my shorts. I turned off all my monetization on all my videos, waited 48 hours, posted a new video, turned on all the monetization again. It did nothing. So if you're watching this hoping that you might want to try that, it honestly didn't work for me. So I don't know that you need to go that drastic. My hope is that 3 things can come from this. Number 1, creators can get in touch with a real human. And this is beyond YouTube platform right now. Any creator on any social network, you know how frustrating it is to get in touch with a real live human. I really, really want that to change. Number 2, there has to be some type of protection in place for creators. Regardless of the platform we're talking about, creators make the platform. YouTube wouldn't be YouTube without people making content. Instagram, TikTok, the list goes on. There has to be protections in place where companies can't hide behind language like, it's your fault, even if it's not your fault. It's just not acceptable to me. And number 3, and this is the big kicker, is since we're not getting answers on where our money is actually going in terms of all we see is it being removed from our channel and our revenue falling off a cliff, I want back pay for lost wages, not just for me, like screw me, I guess, but there's a lot of YouTubers that this is their full-time gig. This is their livelihood. And they woke up one day and it fell off a cliff between 70 to 90%. And what are they supposed to do? And then after months, it might have gone back up, but they lost months of wages, months of revenue. I want to get that back for them. I don't know how. I don't know if it's possible, but those are the 3 things I want. If you came here looking for an answer that was going to solve your YouTube invalid traffic problems, I'm really sorry I couldn't provide you with one. All I can do is provide you with some support and tell you that you are not alone. And I'm not going to go away and I'm not going to stop talking about this. I think we need real change. So hopefully you will join me and the rest of the creators that are dealing with this right now, fighting the good fight. I do have a podcast episode out about this and I have linked to it in the description below. I'm chatting with a lot of other really, really awesome creators that have had this same exact experience. And we're all just kind of commiserating together and also sharing what our experiences were like and how to also diversify our revenue now. So why am I telling you all of this now? Well, there's going to be a few things that are going to happen. First, I really want you guys to head to the link in the description below and listen and share the podcast episode I just put out that goes into all the details of this. We really, really, really want to talk to real humans at YouTube and get this issue sorted. We want to work together and come up with a solution that works for both the company, which I still believe is one of the best tech companies in the world. And I do still believe, even with this happening, they have some of the best revenue sharing for creators, hands down. We just want something that works for both the company and for the creators. I want better protections in place. So if you could please listen and please share. The other thing that's going to happen is I'm trying to figure out what this now means for my channel moving forward and the content that I can provide to you moving forward. I don't want to stop making helpful videos. That's all I've ever really wanted to do on this channel was make really helpful content for you. If you need to know how to do something with Google, if you want to know like the coolest thing you can do on the latest iOS, if you need to know the best map tips, if you need good travel tech, whatever it might be, I just want to be helpful to you without burdening you with a lot of ads or a lot of sponsored content. So that's where things might have to change, at least for the time being, on my channel. I was considering taking a break from posting content, as some of you may know, and I don't want to do that to you because that's not fair to you then for me to pass that burden down onto you and no longer provide you with helpful content. So I'm still going to post weekly content as I have been doing, but you may notice a few changes. What I may start doing in my videos that are 8 minutes or longer, I may start adding extra ads in there. And I know that's annoying, trust me. So typically what I do right now, and you might notice if you watch a lot of my content, is that if a video is 10 minutes, like to 8 minutes, I only put one ad in there because I don't want to annoy you with clicking through ads all the time just to finish a video. I know that a lot of YouTubers put ads about every 2.5, 3 minutes. And so I don't know if that's going to help me make up some of this lost revenue. I really don't know. And I want to try to find a balance where like I can get my revenue up a bit, but I'm not annoying you and taking you out of the video completely. So I think 2.5 minutes is a little much for an ad for you guys. I know I don't like that when I'm watching content and there's just constant ads. So I might be playing with that a little. So, please just bear with me as I figure out what that balance is. The other thing you may notice moving forward is a bit more sponsored content. As always, you guys know I've had a few sponsored videos sprinkled throughout the years on my channel. I never partner with anyone. I never talk about products or tech or software that I don't use and I don't like and I don't think is valuable to you. That will not change. I just think I might need to do a little bit more of that. And I want to be clear with you guys of why you may notice a bit more sponsored content. And hopefully you're along for the ride and hopefully it can be a win-win and it's still stuff I love that I use that I think you will find helpful. I've also been brainstorming some other ways to diversify outside of the platform, and I'll keep you posted on more of that when I have maybe some courses ready that I would feel valuable enough for you to actually sell. I've set up a Ko-fi link where I can get tips. I mean, I really just don't know what to do at this point. But I do want to keep open communication with you as well. I want you guys to know what you're liking, what you're not liking on my channel. If I'm making some changes and they suck, it's too many ads, it's too much sponsored content, please let me know. I love having this open dialogue with you and I don't want to lose that. This is one thing I'm very thankful for that has come out of this whole thing is you have been so supportive. On my last video, just at the tail end, I just mentioned, it had nothing to do with the video, but I just mentioned a little bit about what was going on. And the love I got in the comments, thank you so much, because I had been honestly crying on and off for a while about this whole situation, and seeing what you guys have said in the comments was just so lovely. So thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me. And also, I've connected with so many other amazing YouTubers, and it's unfortunate that we've connected this way. I wish we could have met under different circumstances. But my God, this is such a cool community, and it's just such special, passionate people that just love what they do. And we just want to keep making helpful content for you. So if you have any questions or suggestions of other things I could do that wouldn't be annoying to your viewing experience but might help, I'd love to connect with you. I always try to answer as many comments as I can. So please comment, get in touch with me. Thank you so much for listening to me drone on about this. I have no idea if this video even made any sense at all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.